Now on Spotlight, who needs a crystal ball when you have this? Students get a sneak peek into their future at this unique event.
Building a solid foundation one page at a time. See how local classrooms joined a national effort to read for the record.
And putting their best foot forward in support of their buddies, the big cheering sections that accompany every one of these special athletes. Welcome to Spotlight. I'm Claudia Shea.
I'm Rick Blackwell. First on Spotlight, it's time to make a choice.
The district offers more than 300 choice and career programs and academies, and now is the time for students to apply for the 2018-19 school year. All applicants must meet residency, age, and program eligibility criteria. The parent or legal guardian of the student and the students must be full-time residents of Palm Beach County at the time of application submission. Okay, everything you need to know about the choice program eligibility, the application process, and the great variety of programs offered in your public schools is yours to review by visiting palmbeachschools.org/choice programs. High school seniors also have some very important choices to make about the next step after high school.
The School District of Palm Beach County welcomed more than 150 colleges, universities, vocational, and armed forces programs to the annual College and Career Fair. As Tricia Shervin explains, families got a glimpse into the future.
You can major in graphic design and take courses in cartooning within your major.
High school senior Dylan Joseph has an idea of the career he wants.
I'm most likely here to look for a college that fits most of my needs, whether it be a game design or journalism.
One of his desires is to be in Japan doing video game design and web design. He would do it and I would support him 100%. Am I ready for that? Not at all.
Ready or not for her youngest son to leave home, Sharon Joseph is getting crucial questions answered at the annual School District of Palm Beach County College and Career Fair.
We want to find out if there are colleges that offer the different career choices that he's chosen, information on financial aid, information on scholarships, anything that's available to him to pursue his future.
And we have lots of great programs within our district that are exposing kids to colleges, whether it's the AVID program, whether it's dual enrollment, whether it is our military programs, vocational. But this event like this is one of the best that we have because it has it in one location that has parents come here and students come here to see the ranges of colleges, over 150, and really have them choose where they want to go.
How long is basic training?
10 weeks.
JROTC member Wanda Lazar is looking for a career in the military.
Something I want to do, so I'm going to do it.
Students could chat with armed forces members in schools from as close as Palm Beach State College to as far away as Franklin University in Switzerland. Families also took in a workshop to learn how to complete the free application for federal student aid, or FAFSA, which every student should fill out.
College should be an option for all kids.
If you missed the event or have any questions, find more info at palmbeachschools.org under the Students tab and the Parents tab, or contact your child's counseling office.
Students hoping for a career in law or the criminal justice system recently received some real-life experience.
3 judges from the 4th District Court of Appeal held court at school district offices to give students a glimpse into the appeals process.
Right, and now's your chance to witness real-life oral arguments.
For one day, the 4th District Court of Appeal moved oral arguments to the boardroom at Palm Beach County School District headquarters.
That statute was enacted by the Florida legislature.
By doing so, they turned this makeshift courtroom into a classroom for pre-law students from Palm Beach Lakes High School and L.C. Swain Middle School, and for students inside the criminal justice academies at Atlantic and Santa Lucia's high schools.
It's about exposing students to a variety of different career pathways and giving them a foundation, and they are able to take that foundation in a variety of different paths and directions.
Atlantic High senior Elizabeth Stroud had the chance to ask the judges a question.
I was wondering how many cases or how many percentage of the cases are actually overturned by the appellate court.
She wants to be a police officer and says she learned a lot by seeing justice in action.
It's a really great opportunity for me to come here and see what actually takes place and learn more about it.
There were 3 cases argued in front of the 3 judges. Students looked on as the court dealt with issues like jury selection, the statute of limitations, and mediation.
It's not easy, it's complicated, it's complex, but I think if they understand this level of the process, they can get a better idea of the process as a whole.
The judges will announce their rulings on the 3 cases at a later date. All parties can agree on one thing: the chance for students inside the school district to see the judicial system up close provided them with an incredible educational opportunity.
Meantime, younger students recently played host to another group of special visitors.
It was all part of an annual national literacy event called Read for the Record. Business partners, members of the community, and others came into classrooms. Then all of them read the same book aloud to their audience of children. At Manatee Elementary School in suburban Lake Worth, students in pre-K through 1st grade were delighted with the story.
The name of the book this year is Quackers, and it's all about acceptance. Learning to accept each other for our differences, which I think is something that the children, especially in the age they're growing up right now, is very important.
Teachers agree this event is important since reading is the core subject on which so many others are built. And now, paving the way to some hands-on learning.
2 local artists, Patty and David Bibb, have worked in all sorts of mediums, from woodworking and stained glass
to pottery, ceramics, painting, and much more.
So when Patty decided to change her medium, she donated her equipment, clay, glazes, and tools to the school district. Patty wanted to make sure that they'd be used in a learning environment, and several art teachers quickly put in their requests. A barely used kiln manufactured by Scott was given to Waters Edge Elementary. Eagles Landing received tools, glazes, and 250 pounds of clay, while Golden Grove Elementary received the North Star slab roller with table. If you have any supplies that aren't needed anymore, from which schools may benefit, contact the district's volunteer coordinator, Debbie Elfin, at 561-434-8789. By the way, donations are tax deductible.
All right, time now to tell you about other community members, students and staff making a difference in the district.
In this week's Honor Roll, students and staff at Frontier Elementary wore pink to help raise awareness about breast cancer and also to show their support for those battling the disease.
Congrats to Lake Park Elementary School and Principal Michelle Fleming for the $10,000 donation from Burlington through adoptaclassroom.org. The school and board members are very grateful.
Excellence happens here. Postgraduate success is paramount. 3,600 recent high school graduates are attending the nation's top 100 universities.
Fantastic job by the Boca Raton High School Color Guard presenting the flag at a recent school board meeting. A bit of extra help is heading to 3 local schools. They received $7.6 million in grant money from the State Department of Education as part of the Schools of Hope program.
The 3 schools are Palm Beach Lakes High, West Riviera Elementary, and Gove Elementary. The schools will use the funds for everything from professional development for teachers to wraparound services for students. Well, the school district is joining forces with members of the community to spread hope and to help to hurricane-ravaged Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands.
And the collective group is called Palm Beach County Cares. The governor of Puerto Rico is requesting donors make only financial contributions or donate items on a specific list. The donations will be administered by the United Way of Palm Beach County. Visit www.palmbeachcountycares.com for more information.
Okay, this is really interesting. Did you know that children are actually 70 times more likely to get to school safely if they travel by bus instead of traveling by car? Well, that's according to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Surprising. Well, a key factor is school bus safety, and we're talking about drivers. And to show appreciation for those behind the wheel, Palm Beach County School District bus drivers got a treat for National School Bus Safety Week. Tricia Shervin has the details.
We really appreciate them, and we're rallying around our bus drivers.
Smiles all around as Palm Beach County school bus drivers enjoy an appreciation breakfast for their daily dedication to safely transporting more than 60,000 students to and from school.
PNC is a proud sponsor of the Palm Beach County School District, and we are more than thrilled to be here today to really support our bus drivers and all the wonderful things that they do.
Modern buses are built like tanks, And these big yellow beauties are jammed with safety features, from security cameras and protective seats to crossing arms and monitoring systems.
Where the bus driver is required, once they shut off the bus, to walk to the entire back of the bus and press and hold a button for a certain amount of seconds. That assures us that the bus driver has gone back to check every seat to make sure every student has been cleared from the bus.
Drivers say every week is National Bus Safety Week for them.
Number one goal is safety on the school bus and all around the school bus, and that's our number one priority.
And really a big thank you to all of our bus drivers.
They do such a good job. It's a difficult job, and we really appreciate all their efforts.
Absolutely. A sea of orange was spotted throughout our schools and across our district as students, teachers, and staff took part in Unity Day.
On that one day, everyone is asked to wear orange to vividly show their support for kindness, acceptance, and inclusion. A day to unite against bullying. Well, this was the scene in Jerry Thomas Elementary School in Jupiter, where the phrase of the day when it comes to bullying, make it orange and make it end. For most of us, Halloween is really not that scary. But what if I asked you to have lunch with someone you could never eat with?
Well, that could be a little intimidating for some, but this Halloween, several are taking part in Mix It Up at Lunch Day, part of a campaign to teach tolerance. So at many schools, students and staff are moving out of their comfort zones to share a meal with someone new. It's a great way to cross social boundaries on this one planned day, or really any other day.
At this time of the year, many schools are offering ways for students to reflect on their own Hispanic heritage or that of their friends and how it continues to influence our community.
And you know, it always is interesting and colorful to see how children bring those reflections to life. Okay, case in point, this Hispanic Heritage event at Berkshire Elementary School in West Palm Beach.
In our school tonight, we will invite all our community, all the parents and teachers and everybody who is welcome to our school today. And we are celebrating in many different ways.
It's important for the children to get a well-rounded education, and for many of the children this is an area where they can really excel. It's something that really grounds them within their culture and learning about the cultures of other people as well, through music, through art, through dance, through theater. So these are all very important facets of a well-rounded education. Many of the students who are performing, some of them in dances, some of them singing songs, some of them doing poetry. And I want to mention that we are one of the few elementary schools in Palm Beach County that is very blessed to have a dance instructor who has choreographed two of the dances that we will be showcasing this evening.
Have you done it? I have. I'm talking about downloading the school district's new app.
Yeah, I've done it too, right here.
Good job.
And it's easy to do. You can do it too. You can find all sorts of helpful information on your phone with this app. It gives you access to Edline, lunch menus, calendars, and so much more. So easy. Just go to the iPhone App Store or Google Play to download it right now. You know, it's nice to know children with Down syndrome have lots of buddies.
Local teachers and students came out recently to walk on their behalf at the annual Buddy Walk in Lake Worth. We're going to tell you how the school district helps these wonderful kids.
Open road, here comes the Heffley family.
Whether it's a short trip or a long haul.
Estimated time, 47 hours.
They will beg.
You're hungry? I'm happy to provide.
They will plead.
Deep fried butter on a stick.
But whatever you do, don't wimp out.
Now you're talking.
Make them buckle up.
He can't hurt.
Remember, safety first. Cheese curls second.
Are you orange?
With a thumbs up from Olympic Heights High School student Andrew Che, walkers participating in the Buddy Walk are on their way. This is the 23rd year of this amazing event that raises money for people with Down syndrome. Among the walkers, a large group from the school district's Exceptional Student Education Department.
We really want to make it a positive experience at school for all children, especially our students with Down syndrome. We provide everything from assistive technology to modified curriculum to inclusive opportunities. So we do everything we can to individualize a plan for each child.
Benefiting from the work of ESE, students like Nicholas Capozzi from Boca Raton Elementary. Nicholas recognized the teachers and administrators who joined him on the walk.
Miss L.
Miss Fusco?
Miss Fusco.
Who else? Miss Green?
Coyle. Miss Green, Miss Coyle.
Miss Elf is Renee Elf, the principal at Boca Raton Elementary.
He's a wonderful student. He's fully included in all of our activities. His family's amazing. We have great teachers that work with him every day, and we love Nicholas.
Also feeling the love, Louis Pampina. Louis! The Royal Palm Beach High School student proudly walked with friends and family. And Martin Rico Jr. from Green Acres Elementary led his group around John Prince Park.
All his family members, his relatives, close friends, always come and support us, and also Martin on the Buddy Walk. It's amazing that we have great friendship, and we appreciate them.
The Buddy Walk raised more than $160,000 to benefit the Gold Coast Down Syndrome Organization. Congratulations to all the participants.
I go to a lot of these weekend walks, and I think there are more people at the Buddy Walk, or it seems like that, than so many other different walks that we have in our community. And people are so enthusiastic and passionate about this cause. So we really want to applaud all the school district students and staff for really participating in this wonderful event.
Oh, absolutely. And the smiles on those kids' faces, that really does say it all. With schoolmates and friends, there's always a reason to smile when learning is fun.
In this week's Learning is Fun, second graders at Frontier Elementary School learned about the rainforest. They did a great job recreating the rainforest on posters and in other projects. They also presented in front of the class. And after a long week of learning, there's no better way to unwind than with a little family fun. Everglades Elementary PTO's families enjoyed live music, food trucks, carnival games, silent auctions, and trick-or-treating on a recent Friday evening.
You know, we often say learning is fun, but it can also be fulfilling.
In more ways than one. You know, I was recently amazed to see how students at one school added a new twist to creating a self-sustained garden.
Boca Raton Community High School features a campus garden that serves as a classroom for high-tech farming. And this was all started by two students.
This is basically an aquaponics system. It's similar to hydroponics, except it's a closed system and you use fish, and the fish's waste is the nutrients for the plants.
And the plants sustain the fish by providing oxygen and filtering the water, allowing gardeners to harvest both fish and vegetable growing plants.
There is a sustainable way to farm vegetables, and with lands around the world being taken up, that there is a way to lessen the size of a plot of land that is needed, and therefore it's better for the environment.
Several students are involved in harvesting and managing the garden, and they're learning lots in the process.
We're going to use it for environmental management. We're also going to use it for environmental sciences and our understanding of chemistry, because this is all about nutrient cycling.
The garden provides numerous vegetables, including Swiss chard, kale, cucumbers, and more, all of which the school donates to a local food bank. Students and this garden growing strong at Boca High.
Who needs junk food when you get to grow your own food?
It's that kind of educational fun that's leading to all sorts of lessons from the field to the table. We'll show you where in a moment.
Too many of our kids miss too many days out of school. When they miss school, they miss out. It doesn't matter whether the absences are excused or unexcused. Low attendance can lead to low performance, from preschool to high school. Showing up is the first step for success. Make sure your kids go to school every day, on time, all day. Attendance matters. You need to go to grow.
Welcome back to Spotlight. You know, some of the best lessons don't actually happen in the classroom, they're actually experienced.
And it can be amazing to see what happens when kids get their hands dirty. Today we take you to one school in particular where instruction is happening all over the campus. At Catherine E. Cunningham Canal Point Elementary School, the mission is to provide each student with a world-class education with excellence and equity to empower the children to reach their potential. A talented staff of teachers work with the students to foster the knowledge, skills, and ethics required for responsible and productive careers.
Our teachers come in and our staff come in with that loving, warm, mother, daddy type attitude that we are here to nurture our students, and we're actually here for our kids.
The students are growing just like the vegetables in the school's teaching garden.
Turn in the dirt. Just turn it, because we need it.
Like this?
That's right. Yeah, then we get the new growth.
Once a week, the children get a chance to get their hands in the dirt and water the collard greens and green beans.
It's so fun to have them come out and see what they've done themselves.
They're learning about photosynthesis and agriculture and healthy habits.
We tell them the benefits of eggplant, the benefits of collards, the benefits of cabbage, the benefits of green beans, things that they normally would not eat, because a lot of our kids are eating a lot of junk food nowadays.
Science is also taught inside.
How is it going to turn green?
These second graders love hands-on experiments. Will the water travel through the paper towels? And what happens when you combine primary colors? Children are having fun while they learn. Meanwhile, these fifth graders create a PowerPoint presentation. They visited a mock car crash scene. Real law enforcement officers taught them how to use math and science to solve crimes. They now document their findings on the computer. Knowing how to use technology is a big part of educating young people at this school. There are desktop computers in every classroom and computer labs around campus for the students to work individually on reading and math. The KEC TV studios are also high-tech. Cameras, teleprompters, audio boards, green screens, and a director pushing all the right buttons.
Good morning and welcome back to the KEC TV News, where students are reporting for you today and every school day.
Students act as news anchors, and this daily puppet segment
I have a couple of friends sitting with me on the couch.
Is a big hit with the audience.
It's just a fun way to spark up the morning.
There are smiling faces all over campus.
Around the cone, Tony, around the cone. Let's go, let's go.
During this phys ed class, the students participate in Jump Rope for Heart.
Go!
Sponsored by the American Heart Association. The key is developing a healthy lifestyle. In this case, skipping workouts are a good thing. And for being good, you end up here, in the Reward Center. If the students work hard and do the right things, they get a chance to shoot hoops, play pool, and hang out with friends.
1, 2.
KEC Canal Point also has one of the top band programs in the county. This is one of the few elementary schools to offer band during the school day. After all that practice, the children get to play for members of the community. They call this collection of students the Hope Symphony.
We call it the Hope Symphony because music brings hope, and our hope is to continue to nurture the kids' passions and to watch their passions grow, to create just a happier environment, more hope for the kids, and just some lessons about life.
Lessons that extend beyond the school day. After-school programs like SecMe, where students create a mousetrap car and took home this big trophy. But the real reward for the students at KEC Canal Point Elementary is a quality education. They like to say here, it's possible, just do it.
The School District of Palm Beach County, your best choice.
Okay, time now to see what other happenings are going on in the district. Check out Community Calendar.
The School District of Palm Beach County offers more than 300 choice and career academy programs in elementary, middle, and high school. Applications for these programs will be available November 1st. Find out more at palmbeachschools.org/choice programs. The Education Foundation invites you to the 4th Annual Heroes for Education 5K Run and Walk. Join us Saturday, November 4th at Bryant Park in Lake Worth. Register at educationfoundation.org.
You know, you'll always be in the know about school-related news when you download the district's new free mobile app. You can access EdLine, check the district calendar, see your child's lunch menus, and so much more. All you have to do is search for School District of Palm Beach County in either the iTunes App Store or in Google Play.
Do you have an event coming up? Or perhaps you'd like to share some positive news from your school? We want to hear it all. Just share the details at goodnews@palmbeachschools.org. You may see your news right here on TV.
Happens every week. And that'll do it for this week's edition of Spotlight on Education, brought to you by the Education Network.
Keeping you informed.